Hello and welcome to the fifth video in my Portfolio 123 series. In the last three videos, we've looked at how to use screening. So Portfolio 123 has a pre-built screener, and then we also looked at ways that you can develop your own screen and then also backtest that screen. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Portfolio 123's pre-built live strategy. To get to the live strategies, you can go up here to the Research tab and then click on Live Strategies. And then in the top left, you'll see P123 Live Strategies. These are all strategies that Portfolio 123 has backtested and is also rebalancing over time. And the cool thing about these is that these are basically like live portfolios that you could either invest in yourself right alongside with the model, or you could take the ideas that are generated by looking at these models and then invest in stocks based on further research, or maybe set up your own screener or own strategy. And just like with the screening, you can click on the statistics and that'll show you the Sharpe Ratio, Sortino Ratio, annual returns, drawdown, things like that. And this is also helpful because you can look at turnover. I personally prefer strategies that are lower turnover, so I would sort it maybe lowest to highest, and then I would start looking at things like drawdown. So I tend to be a more risk-averse investor, so if I'm looking at this screen, looking for more low turnover strategy that has a lower drawdown, so this low risk rising dividends Canada kind of sparks my interest. It also has one of the highest Sharpe ratios. So I'm going to click on this one and let's check out this particular strategy. So here we've got it, and it looks like it's benchmarked against the TSX, which is the Canadian S&P 500 essentially. And overall, this is a very impressive performance relative to the benchmark. So we can look down here at holdings and see what this particular model portfolio holds at the moment. Let's sort it by highest to lowest weight. So it looks like Royal Bank of Canada is the largest position. And so like I said, you can just add these to your portfolio at the exact same weight, and then anytime a portfolio changes, then you can change that in your portfolio as well. You can also take a look at different fundamentals for each one of these companies. You can look at the allocation broken down by sector, market cap, that sort of thing. Another way that you can use these is to take a look at different metrics that Portfolio 123 is using, and then you can do those in your own custom screen. For example, in this particular case, it's got buy rules right here on the top right and sell rules. And so you can go in here and copy these to screen, and then it's going to take you right to a screen where it pulls in the exact criteria that's used to develop the buy list. And so if we just take this list and we run a screen on it, first of all, we're going to get an error. Yep. So it has a command sector weight. So their strategy is making sure that the sector weight is not greater than 25%. That's really useful for a live strategy and a strategy that you're actually using, but not going to work for a screen. So I'm going to delete that. I'll click yes, go up here and rerun the screen, and now we should get results, and sure enough, we do. And what's interesting here is that you'll notice that I've made this screen available on the Easy to Trade US universe. So you can take their methodology that was applied to Canadian stocks, and you can apply that to any index you want. So let's just look at large caps, for example, and we'll click on run the screen, and now it's going to pull up the same methodology. So you have quality is greater than 40, shareholder yield is greater than 40, and 3-year dividend growth is in the 60th or better percentile. I'm going to sort these by market cap. Let's just take a look at the kind of stocks that we get, and you can see very high quality list of businesses. This, I think, would be an excellent starting point for a US investor looking to build a high quality US portfolio. A lot of great businesses here in this list. So that's an introduction into screening and also building live strategies. In the next video, we're going to get into one of my favorite things about Portfolio 123, and that is building portfolios and factors using artificial intelligence.